Good evening. Welcome to another live feed on Rashad YouTube channel. This is Football Friday, the first one many. Let's get into the preview of next week's game. Tomorrow's games is week 11. It's going to be week number 0. Week number 0 of the college football season. That's what it's about. Week 0 of college football tomorrow. College football is officially back. A little bit overview of the college football season, man. You got Texas. They're the number 1 team in the country. They're the team to beat, to look at. Obviously, Ohio State's the defending champions. That's what it's all about. That's what it's going to be about, man. Texas live up to the number 1 ranking that they're going to have going into the season. They play Ohio State, the defending champions, next Saturday on August 30th. So that's going to be the first true test, how good they really are as a team. Arch Manning, you got a lot of no guys on that team that can make plays. Contravious Wisner, the running back, wide receivers like let's look into the wide receiver core. Wingo. Ryan Wingo, he's one of the standout receivers. Keep your eyes on DeAndre Moore Jr. Defensively, keep your eyes on a big-time defensive team. Anthony Hill Jr., Malik Muhammad, Michael Taffy, and defensemen. So they're a team to keep your eyes on. When you talk about his defense, his defense is going to be lethal this year. They're going to be tested against Ohio State. Also keep your eyes on Penn State. Penn State is number 2 in the country. And then number 3 is Ohio State. Number 4 is Clemson. And number 5 is Georgia. Those are like the top 5 teams in the AP poll. Keep your eyes on. Those are the top 5 guys. Teams you got to focus on this year. Those are the top 10 teams. Texas, Penn State, Ohio State, Clemson, and Georgia. That's the top 5 right there. The top 5 teams this year is Texas, Penn State, Ohio State, Clemson, and Georgia. Those are the top 5 teams. That's what it's about. That's what it comes down. That's the top 10. That's what it comes down to. Let's get into tomorrow's games. Some top 10 teams excuse me, the top 11 teams, excuse me, top 20 team. You got Iowa State and Kansas State. Number 22, Iowa Cyclones. You got the Kansas State team, the number 17 in the country. And it's going to be this Iowa State Kansas State game will mark the first matchup between two AP top 25 teams in week zero since 2002. The Cyclones opened up at number 22 in the preseason rankings, while Kansas State came in at number 17. So Iowa State and Kansas State will be both the first game of the season and first rivalry game as Farmageddon between the two Big 12 rivals takes place. Over the last two seasons, these two teams face each other in the final game of the regular season. But the contest has now been moved to the season opener, which is tomorrow, 2025. Next, we got Fresno State and Kansas. That will be the first game at Kansas since the completion of renovations on David Booth Kansas Memorial Stadium. The Jayhawks have sold out tickets for the game and look to rebound from 5-7 season in 2024. The final matchup of Week 0 marks the first game for Stanford under general manager Andrew Luck and interim head coach Frank Wright, 6 years after suddenly retiring from the Colts. The former All-American quarterback is beginning a new era for the Cardinals, who hope to turn around their fortunes after 4 consecutive 3-9 seasons. For Hawaii, this is the first game of their final season as part of the Big West. The Rainbow Warriors football team will move over to the Mountain West in July 2026. That's what it's about for tomorrow. Keep your eyes on those games tomorrow for week 0. So I think with these picks, I'm gonna go with Kansas State to win over Iowa State. It's gonna be at 12 o'clock p.m. at ESPN. I got UNLV beating Idaho State. I got Kansas beating Fresno State. Western Kentucky beating Sam Houston. I got Stanford beating Hawaii. That's what I feel gonna win. It's gonna be a very interesting season as the season starts tomorrow. Again, Texas, the team that everybody thinks is the number one team in the country. We'll see if they can live up to that number one ranking. We'll see. See what happens. That's it for tonight. Just briefly go over the college football overview and the picks of the week and the games that's going to be played tomorrow. Be back on Monday. Classic books with Rashad Mitchell. The Perfect Rivals book. Obviously go over the Word of God as always. The Life and Spirit Study Bible. Go over chapter 10, 11, and 12. And then Perfect Rivals conclude the book, chapter 16. That'll be the end of the book. But I'll just continue to do what I do on my YouTube channel through the Word of God. And I'll keep moving. that's it for the night. So I'll be back on Monday. Another live feed. Again, the Word of God, 2 Corinthians chapter 10, 11, and 12. And the conclusion of the Perfect Rivals book, chapter 16, the epilogue, and that'll be it. So that's it for Football Friday with Rashad Mitchell. Be back on Monday. Again, every Friday I'll be doing Football Fridays. Next week gonna be a mega weekend because we got, Texas versus Ohio State. You got Miami versus Notre Dame. You got Clemson versus LSU. Florida State and Alabama play each other. So it's gonna be very great Labor Day weekend of football. So I'll go over that. Picks of the games this week. It's coming next Friday. So it's gonna be a long journey, long marathon through the college football season and NFL season. Also next Friday I do the preview of the NFL season. Or the preview of the season for next Friday. So the NFL season starts on September 4th when the Dallas Cowboys play the Philadelphia Eagles on September 4th. So I'll go over the season, the NFL preview before the season starts, then instead of after. Because the first Friday will be September 5th. The season will be started on September 4th, so I want to start the season before the season starts on NFL. I want to do my NFL preview and predictions next Friday for Football Friday with Rashad Mitchell, including the college football landscape of things. So that will be a longer live feed than it was today. So that'll be it, man. That's it, man. So that's it for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you on Monday.